Hello there, this is Ricky Klein, the Cassette Master, and this is not my studio, but this is actually the studio of aka Speaker Freak 95 on YouTube.
I'm behind the camera.
And anywho, this is a really nice studio setup here. We got an LPB Signature 3 console here. We are literally on the friggin' air. And I'm going to be calling in my friend Zap Aura. You may have seen some videos in the past that have featured Zap. And we're going to be having him come in on the radio. And right now the feed, the audio that you will be listening to, right now that's just camera audio, but you will be listening to the off-air picked up by radio audio sent directly to digital, which will be along with the video. So I just hope that you enjoy this experience. So we're going to
I'm not a very good camera guy, by the way, y'all.
Call, and we're going to make sure he's ready to go. He's got a landline, thank you very much.
Ricky Klein is a professional. He's pulling the call up in queue and everything. Like, he's doing it right.
Hey, Zap.
Hold up, bro. The coffee's not even ready yet.
Oh, damn. Is it being worked on right now?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll give you we'll give you a few more minutes.
Just give me a minute. I just gotta I think the coffee's almost done. I just gotta pour it and get the donut and shit. Head to my room.
Okay. We'll get you a couple more minutes here. How about, yeah, just almost 3 minutes exactly. That should give you enough time. Just keep the phone off the hook so that once you're ready, just let me know and we'll get you on. Sound good?
So, you want me to stay on the line? Is that what you're
Just
saying?
keep the phone off the hook and then go get your coffee and stuff and then just alert me, because right now you're only in queue but you're not on the air. So I'm able to talk to you and I'm just playing music right now on the air. And then you can just come back to the phone, let me know, and then I'll arrange getting the actual air going with you. So just, alright. You've got 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
So where exactly am I being broadcasted?
You're in around Metairie, Louisiana, which is near New Orleans, Louisiana. So just be, you'll be very close to being on the air, like you're literally less than a minute away. You'll hear me kind of give like the JTRadio, da 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 da, and then I'll start to say I got a guy here and so forth. So just get your voice ready, but don't say anything, because I'm about to put you...
This is JTRadio, the greatest radio station on the entire flat earth. Yeah, I know, right? Flat earth. Okay, anyway, so yeah, you're listening to 93.9 FM, the greatest radio station you've ever listened to. I mean, that should be obvious to you by now. And anywho, here, I want to introduce to you guys a very special person. I have someone on the line right now. Now, I want to make an apology. His phone line is just a little bit staticky, but he's a really cool guy. His name is Zap Aura. Would you introduce yourself for us?
Yes, you introduced me incorrectly, Ricky.
What do you mean?
Parker.
And you've
Zap Aura
introduced
is the
me
nickname.
incorrectly, too. Who are you calling Ricky? My name's Algernon.
Didn't you say that was your grandfather's name? I don't know if you can... If he didn't pass on the family name, I don't
The family
really know
name lives, sir.
claim that.
The family name lives. The name's Algernon.
Hey, Ricky, didn't you say that we are broadcasting in Louisiana?
Yes, we are.
Doesn't Louisiana have some of the spiciest peppers?
They have a decent spice, I would say. They like put spicy stuff, Cajun stuff like that. It's really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're known for that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Zap, tell us a little bit about yourself.
like I said, my name is Parker.
Your name is Zap.
I guess I could call myself a writer and an artist of sorts. I'm most skilled in the writing department, but I can draw.
Very cool.
I can draw. I can sculpt a bit. I haven't really touched on painting too much. Actually, I found it quite difficult. But, just the general artist deal. Get the idea.
All right. Well, I'm very glad to hear about that. So what kind of things do you like to draw?
Actually, for the most part, I like to draw superheroes or just sketches of the characters that I've created.
So tell me something about the characters you created.
Couple of wolves.
Ooh, wolves.
I've drawn my hyena character.
Oh, hyena.
Drawn Zap.
Oh. You drawn Zap.
Yes,
Tell me about the Zap drawing you've done.
I actually drew a sketch recently for a D&D character that I just wrote a backstory for.
All right. Could you tell me a little bit about the backstory?
All right. Well, the character's name is Aura Solsi.
Okay.
And he is a wind soul genasi, more commonly referred to as an air genasi.
An air genasi. So what is an air genasi?
To my understanding, they're very similar to elves. Their appearance, they have similar ears to elves. They're somewhat connected to nature, kind of like the forest elves. But there are 4 different sub-races of genasi.
All right.
And each of the 4 sub-races represents a different element of nature. And the wind soul genasi, as I said, the air genasi represents air and storms.
Okay. There's a lot of that goes on here in Louisiana, that's for sure.
But and it represents also lightning in a sense, which is why I originally chose that race for my character.
Cool. Very cool. Yeah, lightning is always something I've appreciated. I've always appreciated.
Actually, you can check out the backstory on Vocal if it's uploaded. I believe it is.
Yeah,
I had to take it down and make a few edits,
and
then I tried to put it back up. I'm not sure if the Vocal moderators have accepted it again.
So if someone it's Vocal.Media, correct? The website?
Yes.
And what?
Vocal.Media.
Vocal.Media. And what should people search?
Zap Aura the hyena.
Zap Aura the hyena. Think of Aura as A-U-R-A. Z-A-P-A-U-R-A the hyena. Zap Aura the hyena on Vocal.Media has some really cool writing, original composition, that is, or original literary composition. He's a really good writer. I've read some of his work, and he really is an amazing writer. He's got the knack, you could say. He's a natural, you could say. And he's got a good vocabulary. He's got good humor. He's got just a good, it just kind of, it brings you into the story. It's exciting. It's cool. It's fun. I highly recommend reading Zap Aura the hyena on Vocal.Media. And I've actually seen some of his drawings, and they're really cool. Really cool characters. Matter of fact, I have a couple of his drawings up on my wall at my house in my room because they're really cool. And I really like the guy, Zap. He's a really cool fellow. So do you have any more things you want to talk about, Zap?
I guess I can kind of talk about this. I just finished my Halloween costume.
Ooh, yes, it's good seasoning here because it's October 29th, 2021, and Halloween is just around the corner. And so tell me about your costume.
Basically, I'm just putting on some of my basic attire. Dark blue jeans, my shoes. I'm wearing that hoodie.
Well, all right.
The only real difference is that I will be wearing, attached to the hoodie, I fixed a pair of fox ears.
Oh, cool.
And I've got a fox tail to tie around my waist.
Mm-hmm.
And I've also got the mask, which is the thing that I just finished, aside from the nose.
So is this like one of those?
Like, it was originally a kitsune mask, but I cut the ears off and made it look more like a fox, and I painted it.
So tell me about this kind of mask. Is this kind of mask people have been wearing around these days because of coronavirus and all that stuff, or is this something else?
Oh, no.
Good, yeah. Tell me about
like that. In fact,
so,
I'm fairly sure that this wouldn't even function as a corona mask.
Right. It wouldn't even function as a corona mask.
If I tried to wear this in a place that mandates masks, I would probably have to wear a mask under this mask.
Right. You'd have to wear another regular government issue, standard issue mask.
Yeah.
Okay,
this is
95.
more of a masquerade style.
I'm sure all you listeners are tired of hearing about masks and tired of hearing about COVID every single freaking day for over a year. Oh my freaking gosh. Don't get me freaking started. Gosh. Okay.
It's like
sorry,
Hitler
I'm
all over
here.
again, Ricky. You're never going to stop hearing about it.
You're never going to stop hearing about it. Indeed, you're right. You're never going to stop hearing about it. Literally every single day, the media is pummeling everybody. Pummeling. Yeah, I'm digressing. Let's get off. Let's get back on the topic before I say stuff I shouldn't say.
How about we talk about? Are you eating or drinking anything right now?
Not really, except for now I'm eating a Cheez-It. Now that you've asked, I've started to eat a Cheez-It. Yeah.
Sudden hunger washes over his mind.
I'm smacking into the mic. It's great. Yep, listeners, smacked into the microphone. This is ASMR for you right there. Shout out to George. George,
I'm
this is for
eating
you,
like a
ASMR.
cop. I got my coffee. I got my my donut.
Would you mind
Jelly
doing me a favor,
fields,
sir?
of course.
How about you sip your coffee through the phone? I think that'd be great. Do it.
Of course, my pleasure.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. How about you eat some of that donut, man? Just eat some of that donut over the air.
How did that come out?
Oh, it was too quiet to hear anything. Sorry. Had some donut
really?
right there. Yeah, I did. Oh dear, my brain's locking up again. I didn't have any audio of your donut. I just had a little bit of dead air. Now that was a good slurp. I wish I still had coffee, but I already drank my coffee while I was broadcasting music earlier. And I was broadcasting quite a bit of music. And as you, oh yes. Okay, I've just been handed a Dr. Pepper laced with whiskey. And I want to drink some of that on the air. That was too quiet. Let's see if I can make it make noise.
My goodness.
I was coming out of a plastic Dr. Pepper bottle, so it was hard to get the usual slurping experience. Matter of fact, I'm going to pour it into the coffee cup that I have emptied out earlier, and that way, for all you ASMR junkies out there, I can, do that on the air. Some people out there hate ASMR, and I don't blame you because it's a bit intense. But other people, like my friend George, he's crazy about ASMR. And you know who I'm talking about, Zap. Good old George. I sometimes like to call him Boy George or Sporty George. So, listeners of JT Radio, you're tuned in to 93.9 FM JT Radio. This is the best radio station on the flat earth. I'm going to drink some whiskey-laced Dr. Pepper live for you guys. Here we go.
Do that again.
Oh, yeah. It's really bitter.
It's probably mixed with coffee.
Oh, yeah. Remnants of coffee in there, too. Maybe I can get a good belch on the air.
Well, excuse me.
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, well, excuse me, sir. Yeah.
I gotta say, nice one, though.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate
tonight.
the compliment. It's always good to get a compliment on a good burp. Of course, there's farts, but I don't have any of those queued up right now. Thank God, Jordan says. Jordan, or JT, the other guy here in the studio, he's like, thank God. Heck, Jordan, do you want to come in on air?
Sure.
Yeah, let's get Jordan on there. We're gonna have 3 people. We're gonna have 2 people here in studio. Me, Algernon, or as Zap likes to call Ricky, whoever the heck that is. Good grief.
I can call you Cassette Master if you'd like.
You could call me the Cassette Master, sure. I mean,
That's also
guess
advertisement for your channel.
Yeah.
Free advertisement.
I can't hear a single thing, Jordan. I want to turn your mic up. Try that again.
Booty.
Booty, 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 booty. Yeah.
I need to clean those pots. Jeez.
Shake that booty. Yeah, you got to clean these
None of that.
potentiometers.
They're stepper pots.
Stepper potentiometers in this LPB signature
Excuse
free.
me, I must be highly unaware of what is going on.
Oh, Jordan and
Nobody
I were
knows.
just having fun. Can you hear Jordan's voice all right, by the way, Zap?
Hello.
Did you say having quote unquote fun?
Hello.
Maybe. I have a question for you. I wanted to know if you can hear Jordan's voice all right. Jordan, can you say like a bunch of random words?
A bunch of random words.
Could you hear that?
Yep.
A bunch of random words.
A bunch of, let's say it together.
A bunch of random words.
A bunch of
random words.
A bunch of random words. You're listening
But
to
is it random
93.9.
if you've already predetermined what you were about to say?
That is a really, really good question. If it's truly
Crazy.
predetermined, it's not random. But if it is, you might could have like random numbers that happen to be the same number many times in a row. As long as it's not predetermined, it's still random. But the likelihood of having the same number a bunch of times in a row is very unlikely. And I'm sure there's some whole statistical analysis about all that stuff that's way over my head.
I'm sure that there are some combinations of numbers that are literally impossible for us to say because of the way, to say randomly.
Yeah.
Because of the way that our brain works, and it would just make that combination of numbers not random anymore.
It's an interesting thought. Well, if any mathematicians and statisticians and mad scientists out there are listening to JTRadio 93.9 FM, maybe you could figure out the answer to all these great questions. Very powerful philosophical or mathematical or questions. Do you have anything else for us, Zap? The great Zap Aura.
I just finished
the
my
great
donut.
hyena. So tell me about the flavor of that donut. What type of donut was it?
Huh? What?
What type of donut did you consume?
Jelly-filled white frosting, baby.
Jelly-filled white frosting. That sounds really, it's not my kind of donut. Do you know do you know what type of donut that I'd like to eat?
I'm assuming that you like those round
Round is correct.
with the donut hole.
Yes, that's correct.
Just a round basic donut, nice and brown on the bottom, and then a nice caramel syrup on top.
No caramel. No, sorry, I'm not a caramel guy. What I like is very standard, glazed, standard good glazed donuts. There are some glazed donuts that have a particular texture to them that when I eat them, it just is therapeutic and pleasant. And it just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. It's just
Excuse
really
me,
nice.
are we talking about donuts or drugs right now?
We're talking about donuts. Very nice, pleasant, therapeutic donuts. Oh, yeah. Think of Homer Simpson from The Simpsons. Donuts.
I'm still not aware. Were we talking about donuts or drugs?
We're talking about donuts, not drugs. Remember, kids, don't do drugs. It's bad, really bad. The drug deal, drugs are bad. It's a lot of tragedies going on.
No, we're not advertising.
We're
drugs
not advertising
or promoting
that
that in any way right now.
Really bad. It's
just,
a lot of lives have been ruined.
You can poke fun at it every once in a while.
Yeah, you can poke fun at it, but yeah. So, do you have anything more to say, Mr. Great, Tremendous, Super, Amazing, Spectacular, Zap Aura? Oh my gosh.
I am not popular at all.
Well, you might just be a little bit more popular now. You are on the air, after all.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody on the air, remember to go to Vocal.Media and search Zap Aura the Hyena to find Zap's writings. And you could also search Cassette Master on YouTube to find my work, mainly tape recorder videos. Yeah, tape recorders. I'm kind of a tape recorder junkie. Yeah. So, how was your day, Zap? Like, what did you do? What did you do? I know
my day has been
lonely,
uneventful because it only started a couple hours ago.
So you got up at what, like 4 p.m., 4:30 p.m.? That's when you got up out of bed?
Yeah.
Good
this
grief,
is what
that's like a
happens
lot
when
of
you
valuable
stay up all
time thrown
night
out the
and
window.
then you lay down to take a nap.
Mm-hmm. That nap kind of turned into something a bit longer than a nap, I take it.
That nap turned into like last night's sleep.
Right, yeah. So you went to take a nap last night, and then you got up at 4:30 p.m. the next day.
Yeah.
That makes me think of my brother. He used to be the worst when it came to sleeping in. Years ago, I remember, whenever my brother lived in my house, I remember, he didn't normally get up this late, but the latest I've seen my brother get up was at like 5 p.m., and I'm like, good grief, like, geez, you're just wasting so much of your day.
You think 5 p.m. is late to get up, Ricky?
Oh, dear, tell me.
I've slept for a whole 24 hours before.
Is that even possible?
After going days without sleep.
Oh, how many days did you go without sleep? This gets us into a whole nother conversation.
I think I fell into a mini coma.
Oh, my gosh. So how many days did he go straight without sleeping?
I'm going to at least 2. I think it was
so you didn't do
3.
like the 8-day streak that somebody historically did and made them hallucinate. Did you
like
hallucinate
verging
at
on
all?
3 days.
Did you like hallucinate and start seeing weird stuff or anything?
No.
No.
No, everything else was normal. I was just exhausted, and I laid down, and I slept, and I woke up, and it was like time travel, bro.
Time travel, bro. That's incredible. So during that time you were sleeping, did you have any good dreams? Did you have any dreams that just were like lasted like solid hours or days? Or
I don't remember. This happened too long ago for me to recall any dreams, even if I did once remember them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm curious.
I think that I did have dreams, but no more dreams than a normal sleep, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, Zap, it's been good, but there is a ticking clock. We were talking about hours.
Oh, no. Is the fun coming to an end, Ricky?
Unfortunately, the fun's
Ricky,
starting.
let's go back.
I wish we could.
Let's go back.
I know. Just like Back to the Future. I know, Fuchsia.
No, I don't want to go back to the future, Ricky.
Why not?
Let's go back.
No, we can't.
Let's go back in time.
We can't go back in time. I'm sorry. Unless you build us a time machine, we can't really do that.
Ricky, I'm going to get a flux capacitor. I'm going to get my DeLorean.
Yeah, get your DeLorean.
I want to rig it. I'm going to modify it. And I'm going to time travel my ass back to the 80s.
Yeah. You're going to time travel back to the 80s. That's what I'm talking about. I would love to go back to the 80s myself. Well, Zap, I'm very sorry, but we have to terminate this phone call. It has been good. It has been fun. Would you say so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has been fun.
It's been pretty dadgum awesome.
It was worth my time.
Yeah. Are you glad you went ahead and got that coffee and donut when you said you just weren't in the mental state to do it? Are you glad you went ahead and took the plunge? You took the plunge, man. You took the friggin' plunge, brother.
Can you imagine if I just didn't?
That would have sucked. We would have just been playing music and nothing else on JTRadio 93.9 megahertz FM.
No, I'm sure Jordan's an exciting guy. I'm sure he
Oh,
could
yeah,
have
he is.
held.
But it wouldn't have been the
helped
same.
mood
You would
up.
have lost your chance to be on the air. You would have lost it. Your chance would have evaporated before your very eyes. Okay? Yeah. That would have been sucky. That would have been pretty sad. Pretty sorry.
So why is it that my chance to be on air can go back in time and erase itself from existence?
Because we were going to go to dinner and eat food, and it was already planned, and we need to do it very soon, so I have to get off the phone. Sorry. Zap, it's been good. I hope to see you again soon. Maybe we can hang out next weekend or something.
Maybe you said you were posting on you said you were posting this on YouTube?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's going on YouTube.
Would you mind
Cassette
including
Master.
my vocal handle in the description?
So, Farik, King, Loot, Lee, Sir, you've got it. You will have your Vocal.Media link in there. Remember, YouTube, Cassette Master. That is CASSETTEMASTER. No space between the two words, Cassette Master on YouTube. This is Algernon. The current song is The Linear Way by Linear Movement. That was Zap Aura, the most amazing person this side of the flat earth on the most amazing radio station on the flat earth, 93.9 megahertz. Keep it right there. You will love every second of it. You will submit.
Damn, it's fun to be on the air.
Dude, that was a great intro, man. The entire thing was great.
Keep the camera rolling, brother. Keep the Zoom rolling. I love it.
My wife's outside waiting on us.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.